What's up? Uh, I sorry, I just got distracted by the fact that I recognize that when I don't know what to say in this direction, I look outside at the backyard and wait for inspiration or something. I made a mug. I painted this mug at Color Me Mine, and it actually came out so much better than I thought it would. So there's that. Um, I hesitated making this video today because I wanted to do it while it was raining, and then the rain came and went while I was at lunch, and now it's not raining anymore, and it's bright outside. So, I wanted to take a minute and talk about John Goodman. Because, as you know, like, John Goodman made a statement the other day on Howard Stern about how he had this interaction with Kristen Wiig, and because he was so embarrassed, he felt like he could never talk to her again. I don't think he meant it as a diss to her. I think it's more him being, self-deprecating, if anything. But I went after that story broke, and I tweeted out and posted to Facebook, and I said, in so many ways, I am John Goodman, and I meant that because as I listened to the interview and I was reading all these articles, I related to it in a really sincere way. Um, and it reminded me of, oh, this is such a bad thing. Not bad. This isn't a bad thing, but it's cheesy. Um, it reminded me of that Bush lyric from the '90s. I can't think of the name of the song right now. Um, but the lyric was "I'm with everyone and yet not." And there's so many songs that are about this idea of like being in a group, but like not being or not feeling like you're part of the group. And I felt that way a lot of my life. And I know that for a lot of people that's hard to believe. A lot of people see me as like a very outgoing um, person who gets along with everybody. But there have been several points in my life where my self doubt and my self deprecation and my own brain get ahead of me, and I don't. No matter how cool the people are in the room, and I'm like, I have a lot of really, really great friends. No matter how great those friends are and how great of a time we're having, there have been times where I'm like, man, I don't feel like I belong here. And uh, my friend Lauren just mentioned it to me this week. She said, no, there was that moment where you felt this way at at this specific event. And I was like, I had actually forgotten. But there was a very specific event where we were with all of our friends, and I had actually said to her, like, I just feel like I don't belong here. And she thought I was crazy. Anyway, I'm just saying, as great as John Goodman is, and as much as we all love John Goodman, I feel like more often than not, I think you have people in your life that feel this way about themselves, whether it's deserved or not. And I think, Vulture wrote an article that said basically someone needs to give John Goodman a hug. And I agree. But you just need to hug your friends more often. Hug everybody. You never know when somebody in your life is feeling that way. Um, and if you've absolutely never, like, ever been in a situation with me and thought that about me, I guarantee you, um, I have if if I know the people who are watching this video, I know that I have been in your presence. We have been having a good time, and I have been in a headspace of like, I don't know why I'm here, or I don't know why these people want me around. Um, and it stems from a lot of different things. But basically, what I'm saying is, uh, people are entitled to have their feelings about certain situations and about themselves, and it takes everybody, different steps in life to feel better about themselves and to have good self-esteem and be positive. And we're all fighting struggles that nobody can see. We all got invisible monsters. That's my favorite Chuck Palahniuk novel. If you haven't read it, you should. It is Friday, March 11th. I can't wait to go see Cloverfield.